Tonight on KGW News, overcapacity and understaffed.
We're all very anxious about what's ahead of us over the next month.
Hospitalizations are up in facilities across Oregon and Southwest Washington. And it's not all COVID-related patients flooding into the emergency rooms. Plus, an ongoing problem made worse. Parents scramble to find childcare, with some out of luck in finding a place. But first, a Northeast Portland school could soon be gone. What the community's doing to prevent that from happening. Your news starts now. And we're going to start with some breaking news. At least 6 people have been taken to the hospital after a shooting at a concert venue in Eugene. It happened at WOW Concert Hall at about 9:30 tonight. Police say multiple shots were fired. They are still on the scene investigating. Right now, there's no suspect in custody, but police do not believe there is still a threat to the public. We will update you when more information comes in. Thank you for joining us on this Friday night. I'm Laurel Porter. As the nation marks the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., students past and present are trying to save his namesake school in Portland. They rallied today against a proposed relocation that could push out Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary. It is a complicated issue that deals with the I-5 expansion. Catherine Cook explains.
Hold your sister's hand, sweetie. Hold your sister's hand. You two can stay with me.
There's something about elementary school that draws on a child's emotions. School pride that comes when they feel proud of themselves.
I'm learning how to read. I'm good at math. And it's just fun.
Honesty Davis is a second grader at Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School in Northeast Portland.
Yeah, it's good being in second grade.
At one point,
that's me, back in '63.
Rosie Willis was too.
My children went here, and I had grandchildren that went here. This is a legacy. Why would you do that?
Why, they all wonder, would anyone take their school away? In this case, one of, if not the very first in the country, named for Dr. King.
So you all, we're gonna get ready to start marching.
They grabbed their signs and their parents' hands and marched like their school's namesake did. They hope their voices reach leaders in the Portland Public School District who are faced with a difficult challenge of their own. It starts along Interstate 5 near the Rose Quarter. The state approved plans to widen this part of I-5, bringing it closer to Harriet Tubman Middle School. Given the impact the expansion would have on noise and air quality, the district says the middle school would need to move. They've come up with 2 options: purchase new land on which to build a new middle school or convert an existing district-owned site. The 7 properties they're looking at include King Elementary, the BESC Central Office, and Jefferson High School.
The district tells us they're early in the relocation analysis process, and no decision has been made on if or where they'll relocate Harriet Tubman Middle School. Still, those connected to Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School say they want this location off the table.
There's other opportunities to do something better.
This school needs to stay here. This neighborhood needs this school.
If we shut down this school, I won't be able to come here anymore, and there's no other good schools that I think I can go to that's good as this school.
It's a part of their identity and something they hope will be part of their future. In Northeast Portland, Catherine Cook, KGW News.
COVID hospitalizations in Oregon continue their sharp rise amidst the Omicron surge. There are now 811 people in the hospital with COVID in the state. Hospitals were already very full with non-COVID patients. Now, in some cases, they're being pushed over capacity. At Salem Health, doctors are caring for 85 people with COVID. That's about 25% of all the patients who were there in the hospital. But the chief medical officer said Salem Health is at 112% capacity.
The difference now from a year ago is that we're greater than 100% capacity. So there's no room. And that's the part that's worrisome. And we're all holding our breath regarding flu and whether we're going to see that come this season as well.
The concern is similar in Bend at St. Charles Hospital, where the chief medical officer said the ER is projected to get 3 times the normal number of people over the next month. But doctors urge everyone to get vaccinated and boosted and also avoid risky activities that could land you in the hospital. Washington is facing a similar situation. Governor Jay Inslee ordered the National Guard to help support hospitals in the coming weeks. Those resources are not set for Clark County, although that could change. The surge in cases there has never been stronger as it's been in the past week. And while many people may have mild or even no symptoms, plenty are getting sick enough to go to hospitals. There are limited beds left, including in ICUs, where 25% of patients have COVID. Officials ask that you do not go to the emergency room to get a COVID test if you don't have symptoms like trouble breathing that warrant a visit. COVID continues to force schools to close or use remote learning. And today, the Beaverton School District announced Vose Elementary and Mountain View Middle School are both switching to remote learning. That now makes 8 schools in the Beaverton district going remote. We're tracking the list of school closures and other changes related to COVID. You can find the article right now on KGW.com or text the word school to 503-226-5088 and we will send the link right to your phone. Portland Public Schools has announced some new safety measures that will allow students to stay involved in sports and other after-school activities. That includes 50% capacity at games, concerts, and theater productions with vaccinations and mask wearing for everyone 5 years and up. The district will be keeping concession stands closed and outside food and drinks won't be allowed. Neither will overnight travel. For reaction to these new safety measures, we reached out to the executive director of ED 300. That's a statewide organization of families devoted to keeping kids in school and activities.
We appreciate the need during a variant spike for reasonable mitigation steps, and but we just would ask that there be a pathway to off-ramp on these type of things.
There is no timetable for when these new measures may go away. Until they do, Portland Public School athletes will be getting 5 tickets to home and away events for visitors. Games and matches will also be streamed online. Many families are struggling to find childcare right now with schools closed and daycares also dealing with COVID cases. Take, for example, Scappoose Daycare. It temporarily shut down over a COVID exposure, leaving parents without any childcare. According to the state's Early Learning Division, in cases like this, they have to shut down facilities and wait on COVID test results to ensure the safety of child care providers.
The difference now from a year ago is that we're greater than 100% capacity. So there's no room. And that's the part that's worrisome. And we're all holding our breath regarding flu and whether we're going to see that come this season as well.
That was a clip from earlier. I'll tell you what the early learning education expert said. We don't have substitute pools like they do in K through 12, so that they have to close down those child care centers. The state tells us it will continue to require a 10-day quarantine for daycares when there's a positive COVID case. Portland's mayor tonight says a meme included in a police training presentation is disgusting and offensive content. The city released a picture of it because it's included in an upcoming lawsuit against the city. Maggie Vespa has a closer look.
According to Mayor Ted Wheeler, staff discovered that meme in September when the city was reviewing documents for a lawsuit related to the 2020 protests. It was in a PowerPoint presentation, but it's not clear if that slide was ever actually shown at training. And here's the meme we're talking about. It shows an armored person about to hit someone. It refers to dirty hippies and talks about the Lord's humble servants with bats. It says, quote, "May they christen your heads with hickory and anoint your faces with pepper spray." According to the website Know Your Meme, this is attributed to a far-right activist who founded the extremist group, the Fraternal Order of the Alt-Knights. The mayor says he is disgusted by this content.
I believe that the hardworking members of the Portland Police Bureau who are seeing this for the first time are also angered and disgusted by the image and words on this slide. and how it portrays members of our community and law enforcement. The Portland Police Bureau must reject the harmful and divisive attitude expressed in this slide.
Portland's police chief said he launched an internal affairs investigation as soon as he learned of that training slide. And he added, quote, "I want to make it clear that the content is not representative of the Portland Police Bureau, and it is disappointing to all of us who work so hard to earn the community's trust." Now, this investigation is still ongoing, and the mayor's office says it's not clear who added the slide to the presentation or when it was added. I'm Maggie Vespa, KGW News.